Oh, hey, we're on.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good evening, folks. We are here for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. We have 4 bowlers on the championship pair. Low score is going to be eliminated. And then they're going to bowl another game. And then the 3 bowlers are going to bowl one more, and low score will be eliminated again. The last 2 will be on there for the finals. We've got a few new things we're going to show off today as we get them ready, so bear with us. They are bowling tonight on the Junior Gold Survivor pattern 2021, which turned out to be a very scoreable pattern. It is very house-like. Bethany Burton, yes, it is the Ben Sobel. Hello, Mary. Kevin Renches, I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you. Steve Watson is smoking him. He shot 299 the first game tonight, and he kind of hasn't stopped. I am going to ask all of you out there watching, we've got a pretty good... Jessica, you're supposed to say that. Mom and Dad are on. Hello, Mom and Dad. But if all of you would please hit the share button, we've got a good crowd already. Like to double it. And we're going to be on for a little while since there are 3 matches on this pair of lanes. We're going to be here for a little bit. Imagine being Ben Sobel. I wouldn't even know how to imagine being Ben Sobel. There is some handicap in this game. Yes, Johnny, it is going to be a strike fest. Brack Tucker is a very new bowler. Just started bowling back this year at LaRue Lanes in northern Kentucky. And bowled on a sports shot in league, and he find out he practices every Sunday on their sports shot league sports shots that they put out. I'll get a hold of you, Kevin. Thanks, buddy. I knew what you meant, buddy. So Brack is coming in with 172 average. He's getting 30 a game, which is up there on the total. And the other 3 are bowling scratch. Brack has been doing that a lot tonight. Hello, Sophia. Good evening, Brian. Leave a 10. No, he shimmied it out. A couple scores of note for the evening. We had 41 players to start this evening. A very cozy crowd tonight. High qualifier tonight, Miles Harrigan was 772. Mystery doubles winners, Andrew Carpenter and Sophia Fisher with 504. Low to make the cut tonight was Willie Reynolds with 646. And hi, Brig. Then we did a divide the dough, split the pot, whatever you want to call it. The winner of that was Daniel effing Kahn.
Daniel effing Kahn.
We don't get to see Daniel very often, so when we do, we give him a hard time. It's really easy to do.
It is. And we can.
Yeah. We are here again. If you didn't recognize the bowling center, we're here at Beaverview Bowl in Beaver Creek, Ohio. This is a fantastic bowling center, folks. And Levi and group here are pretty amazing
Phenomenal.
with what they do for us. And we're back on schedule here to be here every week, once a week for the next few months. Once a month for the next few months. Good Lord, Todd. Scott, you need to help me.
Sorry, I'm busy.
I know you are.
I'm here for you, though.
I know. That one just got away from Brack a little bit. I did hear a couple guys say that they ran into a little trouble as they were moving where the oil just got pushed down a little bit. And it's got a little tighter down lane, but Ben Sobel doing Ben Sobel things. I replied to her and said I could never imagine being Ben Sobel.
Those would be big shoes to fill.
No, I think they're about size 10.
Size 10?
Yeah.
He averages more than we do.
I don't know if I get my foot into those shoes. Bowlers, if you have not seen, I put out the schedule. We are booked all the way until January 7th, 2024. That was kind of a bad break there for Ryan. Left a light in the pocket 4-pin. So we have something every week. Some weekends we have two things. Got a couple Saturday sweepers, special editions. But it's out on the BowlerHQ powered by TMT Bowling page, the sweeper page. It's pinned at the top, so please make sure you check on that. Jim, yes, it does. That's a good question. So it used to not, but now, kind of dancing around Cincinnati for the most part. I mean, that's where we're based out of. It used to be not so bad because the Bengals weren't relevant. Now they are. Oh, look at Ben Sobel. He's not afraid of anything. So, yeah, it tends to. With us traveling, this is a new year for us as far as the travel goes. Well, we've been doing it for roughly a year, I guess.
Yeah, a little over a year.
But, yeah, the football season is probably going to slow us down a little bit. There was tons and tons of bowling around Cincinnati and Louisville and wherever. Yep, I saw that one coming. He hit up on it a little early.
Hit it. Sorry.
So it did affect our turnout tonight, but that's okay. Those weeks happen. We'll get all that back, and then we've got some shot there by Steve. We've got coming up here. The very first one is a Baker doubles sweeper, September 17th. Going to start at 5 o'clock that day. There is an event page for it. You can go to the event page and hit the QR code on there, and you can pay. You can pay here through Levi. He's got some entry blanks that he can reach out to us and let us know who paid him. But that will help spark things a little bit, Jim, when we do that. Brent Boho, he is bowling. But that's going to help us when, try to do little things. And we've come up with a pretty cool contest with the championship belt that everybody gets to take a picture with at the end of the tournament. Whoever wins. We're actually going to give that away. at the end of the NFL season. It's going to run from the start of the NFL season and right on through to the end. And every sweeper and Baker double sweeper are going to be included. In fact, the Baker double sweepers are going to be double points, not just because there's 2 bowlers, but both bowlers are going to get double points. And then the 7th, which is the very last week of the regular season, that one's at Highland Lanes in Hillsboro. What that is also going to be a double point night. And the point leader at the end of the season, or the end of the NFL season, or the battle for the belt season, however you want to call it, is going to take that belt home. There's lots of people that have been wanting to take that home. We've had that thing for probably 3 or 3.5 years, probably, and it was a gift from Bob Evans, not the sausage guy.
Oh, not down on the farm?
No. But Bob gave that to us. He just walked in to 91.89 one night, and Joshua, you just want to hold it. You need to get here sometime, man. We miss you.
If this works, this is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, this is going to be cool. But we're going to give that thing away to the top point getter at the end through the NFL season. And we will be purchasing a new one. So we will have it out have a new one. We'll show that off before time. I'll purchase it sometime here in the next month or two and let everybody see what the new one's going to be like. And we'll probably do another promotion right behind it and continue doing the battle for the belt kind of thing, because I think it's kind of neat. We are going to do $1 a bowler per week, and that's going to go for the battle for the belt. It's going to go to the battle for the belt prize fund, so you can win the belt along with a prize fund that goes with it as well. There we go. We've got our player profile page. That is something new that we're starting tonight as well. You're just seeing them flash across the screen right now, but we'll show them for a few minutes and talk about them once they're all uploaded. Jim Ward, I will take the over this year. Ryan Beasley putting on a double. I know we haven't switched up to see the score, but there it is. You've got Steve Watson, 166 in the 7th. Brack Tucker with 144 in the 7th, getting ready to bowl the 8th frame. Ryan Beasley has 153 in the 7th with a strike working. Ben Sobel with 166 in the 7th and a spare to run down. So it's wide open right now. They're all shooting around the same number right now. Should be an interesting finish. That is not what Brack was looking for there.
Okay, they're all up there and ready.
Well, we've got Brack up there bowling. Let's go ahead and. Yes, Jim Sobel does bowl on the regional tour. So we've got our player profile pages, and so up in the corner we've got Brack Tucker, and like I said, he's brand new, averaging 172 his highest series, around 640. He has not yet bowled a 300 or an 800. He's coming to us in Beaver Creek, Ohio, all the way from Fort Thomas, Kentucky. So we Oh, almost got the bouncer off the wall. So we want to welcome Brack. This is his first sweeper of ours, and hopefully we'll see him several more times. Got a feeling we will. Sounds like there's a ball underground down there. You keep hearing that? The clicking noise?
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, Tom. I should have brought one of my little schedules out here and I could have ran down it, but I didn't bring it with me. I put it away.
Got Ryan Beasley, 3,300 games, 12 800s. Average is 228. His high series is not 817. It's
847.
847.
Yeah. That's what I see.
Oh, 847. My eyes are bad. And he is from Xenia, Xenia, Ohio.
They like to call it Xenia there.
Yeah.
Good shot there by Brack. Keeps him in the match here. Ryan runs down the stone 8.
Stepping up on the left lane is the Ben Sobel.
Eric Burrs, how are you? Joey Morris, yes, there is lots of striking going on. Oh, we got Ben Sobel's player profile. 17 300s, 8 800s with 838 being his highest. He comes to us from Columbus, Ohio.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. An average of roughly 230. Someone did mention Ben is a bowling on the regional tour. And I'm going to tell you right now, this kid works as hard at his game as anybody in the game. And he's coming, not that he was bad before, but man, he's come a long way in the last several years. And he's got the finesse game, and he can jump in the middle of the lane and put his hand into it. The guy's just a great player. That was not a very good shot for him right there. He's still let's see, 132. Well, he has 223 left on paper. Ryan Beasley has 222. Brack Tucker with his sticks can still get to 222. Oh! Gets one off the wall right there.
Little crisscross applesauce out there.
How about that? After the 810, Columbus does not claim him. Did we put up Mr. Watson yet?
No, we did not. I was waiting for him to get on the left lane.
There he is. There's Mr. Steve Watson, who Cincinnati, Ohio, bowls at Northwest Lanes. He helps Wayne with the sweeper that Wayne runs at noon every Sunday. Go check them out, please. He's got 5. Is that a 5?
805, I believe.
3 300s and 805 series.
Yeah, 3 and 1. Yeah.
1 800. He almost had another 300 to put onto that number tonight. He had 299 his very first game today. And he's averaging 220. He's another guy that came back and started bowling a few years ago after a long hiatus from it, and he put everything into what he was doing. He's a perfectionist, and he's I'm pretty sure he's a perfectionist. It seems like it to me, and he's just a.
He's got 250 up there.
Yep, he's easily going to advance. Brig, you get here, we'll get a picture, buddy. There you go. That's what I was looking for, Jessica. Jessica has confirmed Steve is a perfectionist. Well, Ryan did all he could do right there to get him to 222. That's good. Over the years, Steve pulled over at Colerain in the Challenge Shot League when I was there. I bowled in the league with him, against him. Does he roll it? Oh, he didn't get the roller. That 10-pin fell forward. It's supposed to fall forward, isn't it? I hope that wasn't something to see there. Steve was holding his wrist coming off of there, but he did pop off 253, so he is easily advancing. Oh, thanks. Ben's taking a re-rack. You missed that one. Ben threw one, and the 10-pin fell forward for a strike.
Oh, boy.
So if I'm doing my Colerain High School math, Brack Tucker, if he strikes out, he also has 222.
Go Cardinals. Oh, sorry.
Ben Sobel.
He was asking for it to turn over.
It did. Ooh, a turnover. Apple?
Apple.
Cherry?
Apple.
The last time Ben re-racked at the regional yesterday, he got 7. Well, he just fixed that.
Whoops.
Strike right here would guarantee him into the next round. And all the pressure's going to be on.
Yeah. Guarantees him for a chance at a tie. Guarantees him for a tie, right?
Yeah. A lemon turnover.
Never had one of them. It sounds tart. Ooh.
Oh, boy. That is not.
That ball just did not get to the
No,
right.
it never got to the right. Well, that gives Ben 219. So it all falls on Brack right here and see what he can do in the 10 frame. Well, threw that one pretty good.
Uh-oh, Deadwood.
He's icing himself.
Oh, we wait for the Deadwood to be cleared. I don't know. I don't have nothing. I will give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Ebonite, Brands of Brunswick Bowl,
Mr. Wadka.
Mr. Dave Watka.
A telecast should never go by without mentioning his name.
No. Greatly appreciate everything that they've done for us over the years and continue to do. Lee Sant, BowlerHQ.
One of the best.
Yeah. Speaking of BowlerHQ, we got the Ohio State National.
The Ohio,
Ohio
Masters.
Masters coming up.
That's
weeks?
on, Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
If
will
you
be
have not
there.
signed up, you can get in touch with me, get in touch with Charles Easton, Jeff Fair, anybody that's part of the group. Get in touch. Dan
$100?
Higgins, $100.
$100.
Yep.
And, you know, if you are any kind of competitive bowler in Ohio, you should be bowling this tournament.
Without question.
Except me.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He knew what he needed to get,
Yeah,
too.
he definitely needed that one.
Yes, we are going to be at the Ohio Masters, and we will be streaming the entire weekend.
Will you be live streaming? Wow.
Brack has nothing to be disappointed in. We're back there still. Ends up with 210. Excellent job on it, especially for his first time here. He did say his fingers were killing him after that last match before. So we're going to see. So congratulations to you, Brack. Nice job tonight. So we're going to have Steve Watson, Ryan Beasley, Ben Sobel. Scores drop back to 0. They do not carry over, and there is no practice. So Ryan disappeared. Eric Burris wants to know if you can tighten up your drawstring on your shorts. Nathan, we are certainly going to be there next weekend. We are going to Cherry Grove. And last time we were there, it was a excellent turnout. Expecting the same this week as well, or that next week as well. And we will have entry forms for November 5th, Cherry Grove Baker doubles. Yeah, we've got that one's going to be a monster. Dennis Young, how are you, sir? Dennis Young is the host of our third Baker Doubles in this series at the Dave's World of Bowling Christmas Baker Doubles, which is always, always a good one. For all the Baker Doubles tournaments, like I said, there's event pages for every one of our tournaments all the way through January now, into January. And you can go right to the event page, and pinned at the top is a jot form. You can pay for your entry, pay a deposit. The only way to guarantee that spot, only way, is by paying at least a deposit. You could be like Jermaine Kahn and pay as soon as you're finished that night for the next year.
You could.
That was a great shot to start the match there by Ryan.
Let's go.
I heard Ryan say when he walked in tonight, he goes, well, here comes 3 games of practice. It's expensive for us because I haven't thrown a ball since the end of last season.
Yeah, he said he was just donating. I was like,
Yeah,
well, I
he's
take
making
all
his donations.
donations.
So here he is in the top 3.
Scott says you should bowl the Masters. Eric, you're in. Send me $100. I'll put you in.
It's awful nice of you.
Oh, I aim to please.
That was a great shot. Ben got a little more aggressive on that one.
Yep. Looks like he kind of moved a little right, maybe, and amped it up a little bit.
He did. Well, sign him up.
Well, I don't have all your information.
Eric Burris, Columbus, Ohio. He scratched.
There it
it's
is.
a scratch tournament.
There it is.
I was going to tell Ryan he's got the game. After he said that, it's like, if you average 230, you should be able to, if you take the summer off and come back, and especially on a nice open pattern,
Yeah,
just kind of loosen things up a little bit. Well, the rules in the Ohio Masters say you get 0. You get nothing and like it. That was another great shot.
Wow.
Mr. Sobel's got a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Chuck Edmondson is watching. Hello, Mr. Edmondson.
Hey, Chuck. Brian Aldridge is watching. Hey, Brian. I saw you working hard today out on the boat. Well, life is rough.
It was hot today.
It was
It
hot
would have been
today.
hot out on the water, but at least there was water.
It's true.
Follow the bouncing balls.
Or the arrows.
That's it. That's all he had to do with Eric. Yep, cut that one a little short.
I mean, this was a good pattern to get started on with league season coming up. Just kind of open them up a little bit.
Yep.
Come on out and freewheel it to a certain extent.
Steve Watson's like, take that.
Right.
He's wearing a very nice Bowlified jersey. That was my design.
City of Cincinnati.
I did the City
Escape.
of Cincinnati. I got some other ones coming out here real soon that are my designs, and I'm waiting for proofs, and they are sweet.
Sweet. You are the jersey designer extraordinaire in the area. And, speaking of that, anybody looking for some jerseys,
It's that time of year.
bowlify.com.
Yeah. Charles Easton is who you want to reach out to. In fact, if you go If you go to the event page for the Ohio Masters, it has the PayPal or link to pay right there in it. And that'll get your spot.
I would share that, but you changed your Facebook password or something or other.
Yeah, I forget what I changed it to.
I know
too.
I can't get into it on this computer.
I'll have to figure it out and remember.
We'll have to work on that later.
Yeah. Never a doubt. Never a doubt.
He let that one go, and I was like, oh, no. And I think he was kind of thinking the same thing.
Great spare, Ben.
Way to hit with all the ball.
Ben is also a tour staffer for BowlerHQ, and he's got his BowlerHQ patch on his Radical shirt.
That's radical.
He is a Radical staffer as well.
It's close.
Oh, yeah. Got a little love tap on the 7. Gets the strike.
I ever mentioned that I wasn't happy with YouTube changing their layout on their...
You have several times.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say it one more time.
Oh, I spent some time on there trying to change how the videos show. And you have to go to a separate spot just to find the most current ones. Then they don't show up on the front. I'm going to figure it out.
He stuffed the pocket on that one.
Excellent question there, Eric. Ben's better off throwing that strike because his spare shooting tonight, oh boy.
Well, they always says straighter is greater, and he did tighten his line up a little bit.
Jared Sierra is watching. Hello, Mr. Jared. Ugh. He carried that a few frames ago where it kind of caved in. He was a little at the end of the last game, but
It didn't
that
lay
one
off.
did
Yeah.
not.
Did not lay off for him that time.
No. Got a feeling he'll make a run at it. Steve is like, ho hum, I'm just going to throw another strike.
Boring. Oh.
I saw there, Eric, still you have nothing to be ashamed of. First time bowling in a regional, you just missed making a check. Oh, he
Gave
did
it
make a run at it.
Yep. Hey, at least you had the kahunas to go out there and participate.
Well,
in
that's
the
exactly
regional.
right. I saw several guys that was their first regional. It was up at AMF Stardust in Grove City yesterday. Graham Fa was the champion, one of our regular. He's pretty much a regular with us when he's not out on tour. And then Kevin Pliley finished second. He's out there working hard to better his game, and obviously it's working because he finished second.
Yep. Another one of our
He's a regular.
regulars.
Kyle Cook was fifth.
Who?
Kyle Cook. Nolan White was eighth.
Nice.
Rick McCormick grabbed a catcher spot. So, yeah, we had several of our guys perform well, and, you know, I just love to see that. That's a better shot. Yep.
Little weak seven.
Tough break there.
Yep.
He struck on that shot last time over there. And yeah, I know Nolan just ran him over in qualifying and then had a little trouble in the match play, but
Ryan covering up the 7.
is that ball that makes that noise down there? David Hampton, how are you, sir? According to Scott's phone, we have 42 people, 41, on the live stream currently. If every one of you,
Oh,
good grief.
wow.
Ben just struck and maybe made the baby split all in the same shot.
That's 2 quarters and a card.
Yeah. 2 cards and a quarter.
2 cards and a quarter, yeah.
That's what a 550 rev rate gets you, folks. I mean, I don't know that, but
550 rev rate.
I had a couple bad shots tonight, but not that bad.
Jeremy J. Great shot by Ben Sobel. Yeah.
It was a good result.
You know, yeah. And you're right, Steve. If he starts carrying a couple like that, he's going to be very, very hard to beat. Right now, the front runners in this game to move on are Ben Sobel and Steve Watson, but we're only halfway through.
Oh, I got me a bin strike, baby.
That's right.
Yay, I got me a bin strike, baby.
It's fair for everybody, guys.
Hey, everybody gets strike. Everybody gets strike.
And Steve loses a hit.
Yeah. Nick, I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. I believe you messaged me. I don't know if that was you. Asking when the rest of the money had to be paid for that tournament. You can
Uh-oh.
pay for it the day of the balance. If you pay a deposit, you just have to pay the balance the day of the tournament. And that goes to the same for the Baker doubles that's here and at Cherry Grove.
Wow.
Much more gooder shot there.
It was, but that was a bad break. Watch your
Cords got me.
gotcha.
Jeremy, just let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, sir. Or message Eric Burris. Lauren Page is watching. She just jumped on here. Well, Lauren, we miss you. Right in the face.
Hit it with all the ball. Best way to make it.
Yep, cover all one-pin spares with the ball. Lauren, if you're not able to bowl at some point in time, you still need to come out and get back on the live stream with us. We're very, very good on the mic. And
She
it
can
was
have my
nice to
spot.
have you around. Now she'll sit right on the other side of you, the
Oh.
other headset.
She'd be sitting on the floor tonight.
Uh-oh. Steve's got the ball checking up a little early here the last couple shots.
It looked like he really hit up on that one, like he really grabbed it.
Ryan was not able to take advantage of that 7-10 cave-in strike in the last frame. That would have been a big strike for him to get and try to work his way back in here. He's currently, actually, he's going to be right even. Great shot there by
Covers it up.
Steve. He needed to have that. There's Dominic D.C. Boysaw. Does he still bowl?
Who?
Yeah.
Boy, there's a name we haven't seen in a long time.
Lauren, I'm sorry to hear that you have COVID. Please take care of yourself. Man, Ben just carried that shot a couple frames ago.
Yeah, I think starting to break down at the end of the pattern. That ball kind of checked up on him right as it got to that
Yeah.
tracer board.
I think all the players need to take a little tiny step in. I know you still bowl, DC. We're just giving you a hard time.
Take a step in. Put your right foot in. Put
Yeah.
your right foot out. Put your right foot in.
But I got a feeling all three of these bowlers are. Ben's angle was definitely different. He where he's getting in trouble is he gets a little loose with one and gets to the right, and it slows the ball down a little too soon, and it's jumping through the face. If he stays in tighter in the middle of the lane, it doesn't have time to slow down until the end of the pattern, and he's been able to go right through the pocket right there. But I think that one he just got a little soft and pushed it to the right too soon. But that's only for me. That's what I see. Ryan is playing further in than either of the other two players. Yeah, it's funny. I just saw a tweet from Chris Loschetter about Avon bowlers. The season's right around the corner. Or Avon, Ohio, wherever, Avon, Ohio. If you are looking for high school jerseys, if you're looking for jerseys for your college team or just your bowling team, get in touch with me. I can help you. I will help you. But high school jerseys, college jerseys, that is kind of my thing. Great shot. And I would be happy to help you get all set up. Get an email chain going with Lynn, and we'll get some designs made for you, get them approved, and have your bowlers on your high school and or college team dressed for success and ready to go for the season. Because, you know, if you look good, you feel good, right?
Exactly.
I haven't felt good in years.
You got a face for radio.
I got a face for radio. That was a pretty good shot right there by Ryan. He's looking at 2-teen. He needs to get them all. Steve actually has the ball in hand with the chance to shut him out. He can still go 225.
Oh, boy. It looked like that ball came off his hand like he had slip lube on there or something.
Whatever.
Came flying off of his thumb. He got 10 more than he thought he was going to get, I think.
Well, I thought it would stay on the lane, but I thought it was going to be that was a mixer, all right.
There's another light mixer.
Well, dare we say, hey, John, if Steve goes 9 count spare here and Ryan strikes, Lauren, that's all you can say right there is wow. That was a much
Yep.
gooder shot.
Much gooder.
Much gooder. Yep. He actually threw that one to shut Ryan out. Ryan is going to be our 3rd place finisher tonight. But not bowling for 3 or 4 months.
Definitely finished a lot
Bowled pretty
higher
good.
than what he thought. They always fall now.
He knows it too.
All right. 225 for Mr. Watson and 214 for Mr. Beasley.
don't have to look pretty. Half of them have.
Ben still needs 9, right?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's one of those don't yes it until
Did you get a replay of that?
I think so.
Good grief.
We're going to find out.
That's the question where I'm asking myself is how did that stand?
That stood the same way that
He definitely got to see the whole label multiple times.
Well, he needs to knock this over. It's a good shot there at the 5.5 pin.
Wow.
Interesting.
Way too well. That was a problem. Hey, I'll take that after bowling not bowling for 3 months. I'll let
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Jerky.
Jerky who?
Could you come open the door? Jerky's not working.
Good. Oh. Oh, boy.
We are going to have Steve Watson versus Ben Sobel in the finals.
Good job, man. Got the 5 out that time.
226 for Mr. Sobel.
Scott, if you will take over for a minute, I'm going to be right back, sir.
Well, we're gonna.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. And get these scores set up. Right. All right, we are all set to go. Ben has elected to have Steve start. So we have Steve Watson versus Ben Sobel. Cincinnati versus Columbus, Battle of I-71 here in the finals. While we're over here off of 675 in Dayton. Beaver Creek, actually. Steve starting off with a strike. Again, we are at Beaverview Lanes for the BowlerHQ TMT Sunday Night Sweeper. Thank you for joining in, watching our quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals with us this evening. Huge shout out to Levi and crew here at Beaverview Bowl. They are tremendous hosts, and we have not been here for a while with everything going on in different parts of the bowling industry. It's good to be back in the greater Dayton area. Don't forget, folks, next week we are back at Cherry Grove, 6 p.m. Check-in starts at 5. Had a really nice turnout there about a month ago. And hopefully y'all can make it back. A little high there, leaving the 4. Ben switching to his spare ball. Gonna run this one over. Although he has said that all of his spares have been an adventure this evening. Eric, that or he needed a break, his union break. All right. Ben runs it over with 3/4 of the ball. Antonio Hildebrand out there, Michael Ash. Thanks for joining in, Antonio. Congratulations.
No, I did not. I wouldn't be back already.
Oh,
Hi, Antonio's on. Did you just tell him congratulations?
I did.
That looked like a very good time. We got to see the Bards of Bowling episode of them singing on the way to the beach, and that was pretty cool. Just for the record, I had Uga Chaka in my brain for about a day. Which has been replaced. Which has now been replaced with the Jardiance jingle that's on the TV that comes on every 30 minutes.
Oh. You're lucky. It could have been some Wango Tango or
Oh, God.
something.
It would not be that. I don't hate that song. I just hate
Just
that it
don't
played
like it.
50 times a night on Thursdays at work. Speaking of work, I do want to throw this out there. I saw it on the way here. I bet it's been an epic weekend, buddy. I'm happy for both of you and the whole family. That was an excellent shot. Steve Todd, how are you, sir? Gilmore Lanes host a three-person scratch league on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock. And I believe, unless it's changed, there was a possibility of a team opening, one team opening. That would be 24 teams in the league that just came available. If anybody's looking to pick up another night, the three-person scratch league at Gilmore is an excellent league. It is sponsored by Bowler's Edge Furniture Fair. There is very nice prize fund.
For furniture, style, flair, your best buys at Furniture Fair.
So you can get in touch with me. You can get in
Furniture
touch
Fair.
with Alicia down at the Lanes or
C-Dub.
Chris Woods. Yep.
G-Paul C-Dub.
G. Paul C. Dub. I'll find out what Steve is throwing, Jason. Ben said this is his 25th game in 2 days between the regional yesterday and... Oh. We bowled 2 squads at Gilmore this morning in a little team tournament, 3-person team tournament that's going on this weekend and next
Excellent.
weekend.
Excellent cover.
And he made his way on up here to bowl.
On his way home. Man loves to bowl.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the ball that Steve's throwing. I couldn't get
A
a
bowling-
read on the label, but
bowl-
it's a bowling ball.
bowling
We know
ball.
that. I'll ask him when he comes back.
Blind Scout.
Oh, okay. Ben just told me it is a hustle.
Do the hustle. Do 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 do
Do,
do
do,
do
do,
do 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 do.
Ben is throwing a sneak attack on 16.
Oh, shh. Be very, very quiet.
The melee, I would imagine the new melee on the left lane.
I'm going to sneak up on them. If I remember right, our last sweeper was at Gilmore, right?
It was.
Ben was the wiener.
Mm-hmm.
He's going for back-to-back.
This would be a back-to-backer.
I think it's been a while since that's been done. That was phenomenal.
Ben definitely puts in his time. I said earlier in the telecast, he's one of the hardest working guys that's out here bowling competitively, and he's really turned his game up a notch or 6 in the last couple of years. I mean, again, he was a good bowler before that, but he's just learned how to play. Yeah, I'm sure his practice sessions consist of throwing strikes from different arrows, no matter what the condition is, and oh boy, he threw that one really good though.
Yeah, his ball just
A
like
little firm.
Yeah, going a little long on that lane and just doesn't want to make that big turn. But
Well, a little firm, but it's enough to push the 10-pin backwards instead of forwards.
definitely not giving up the pocket.
There again is Steve Watson. His profile card from down at Cincinnati. Made the trip up today after bowling. I'm sure he bowled this morning. I'm sure his wife is still watching. She's got really quiet, though. There she is. She's still here.
Still here. I'm still here too.
Mm-hmm. In the finals again?
Oh, like clockwork.
Yeah, this is a little early.
Right. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to get a check
Well,
or cash. Great shot by Steve. He did that one.
well,
Keep Ben from running away with it.
you got to keep him honest. We saw the couple spares that he threw out earlier, and not that he's going to whiff spares.
But he did say it was an adventure.
Yeah, he knows he's not. He wasn't super solid at his spares earlier, so.
So how many leagues you bowling in this year?
Yep.
Same as last year?
Same as last year. I don't know. I actually messaged, and he didn't pick up on it. Mr. Trainham was looking for a bowler on Tuesdays, and I messaged him to see if he found someone. And he did. But he said he would need a sub from time to time and pretty regular. And I said, okay, I'll make sure I let me know.
Jersey Mike's is pretty good. Non-compensated endorsement.
Mm-hmm.
We could get into the Penn Station debate with Nolan and Jalen.
Penn Station all day.
You'd run out of money eventually.
I would.
They're pricey.
You can't go anywhere and eat out. That's inexpensive anymore, and it's expensive.
Chipotle is probably the cheapest.
Right in the face. Old Chipotle.
Yep.
I guess if you don't say the name of the restaurant the same, there's no non-compensated
Correct.
endorsement there.
Correct. Yeah, we're not endorsing anybody. Oh boy, here we go. We opened it up.
There it is.
They're both amazing, but golly, Penn Station, you take out a loan.
I remember the one comedian used to talk like that about Lunchables. So I don't know whether to buy my kid Lunchables for school or put out a second mortgage on my house. Oh, yeah, the Roses is always good, too.
Oh,
I would
he's
say
winding that one up.
I'm going to say for a hot sub, the Roses used to be amazing. It's still good. Domino's puts out the best hot sub that you can get. Steak hoagie from Domino's is pretty incredible.
Gonna have to disagree.
Uh-oh.
I'm going with Angelo's.
Well, yeah, that's more of mom and pop, I guess, for the mainstream places, Domino's, but Angelo's has always been good.
Yeah. Just trying to find one that's open for dinner.
Yeah.
All right. Just making it interesting. He's a little behind, but keeps doing that. He's going to catch up.
Well, he's got 254 left on paper. Ben's got 259 left on paper. A little late. Yep.
Yep. A little wide. What about bowling alley food? I mean, what's your go-to bowling alley food?
I don't eat a whole lot when I'm in a bowling alley. I just don't.
Yeah. Speaking of, they've got good food here.
Yeah. I remember the food when I worked at Northwest, and they had probably better wings than almost anywhere you could get.
Their wings were phenomenal.
And their pizza was good. And at Colerain, the pizza was good.
Yeah.
But I
have a Serena's burnt pizza.
Serena's burnt pizza at Gilmore, yeah. HP Lane's Pizza, that's a good one too, Eric. We're there pretty often. We're actually going to be there for the sweeper not too far down the road, September 10th.
Blue River Bowl.
That's my buddy that owns that one. I would imagine the food at all three of his centers are good, though. Oh, yeah.
I think he wanted that one.
Yeah, he did. He leaned into it. I do try to spend a little money at all the places we go to as far as a sandwich or some snacks or whatever.
You know what I always liked at Delfair, and I think
Wayne just said.
Glenmore did it too.
That was Wayne. If he doesn't get the wings back there soon, he's going on strike.
The old bowler platter with the cheese and crackers and pepperoni and pickles.
Well, just a little, what is it called? A shark.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
No.
I can't say it, though.
Then you better not. So I'll start singing.
Well, that was a winner.
Back to back. 91.89 pizza was phenomenal.
It sure was for how we put that together and what we did in that kitchen.
I don't know, the gourmet nachos are a close second.
That's a way to cap off a 25-game weekend.
Ooh. Steve's got nothing to be ashamed of, though.
Nope.
Bowled well this evening. He'll take home, I don't know if we should say how much he's taking home.
Nope, we won't tell him.
No, we won't. We won't say it's $250. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jessica, congratulations to Steve for his second place. You got $12 tonight. Yeah, why not?
Oh.
Why not?
Almost made it.
Eric Burris is saying it was the drawstring. Nobody can deny the drawstring.
Ben Sobel, 246. Steve Watson, 208.
I just told your wife you won $12.
Ben is our winner once again. Back to back.
Back to backers. I wonder. Let's see. I wonder if he's going to make it to Cherry Grove and see if he can make it
A three-peat.
a three-peat.
Right.
Ben, are you going to be there next week at Cherry Grove? Try to make it a three-peat. You got two in a row.
Don't forget, folks, the battle for the belt starts on September the 10th. You will get to take home the belt.
See you guys back at Capri and Polking South and wherever else.
Check out the event page for the battle for the belt. All the details are in there. But for now, that's all we've got for the night.
That is it.
We'll
We're
see
going
you
to wrap
next
it up
week at
and
Cherry Grove.
head south. Benny is on fire. Yes, he is. Jessica's already bought concert tickets with that money. Wayne said that your wife's already bought concert tickets with this money. Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap it up for the night. Thanks again, Scott, for all you do for TMT Bowling, BowlerHQ.
I'm here. You're welcome.
Jeremy J. says he'll see us on September 10th in Columbus. I'm looking forward to the trip up there, honestly.
Antonio, thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
Yep. And we're going to shut her down for the night. Everybody have a good rest of Sunday and a good week. Enjoy my birthday week because it
boy.
starts tomorrow.
Oh, there it is. Thanks again to Levi and crew here at
Absolutely.
Beaverview Bowl. Knocked it out of the park again.
What else is new? They're some of the best up here.
Yes, they are.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.